What's going on, YouTube? So we're actually in Nevada. So if you can see on the map here, this is the Nevada-California state line. So this trail is actually in California, but you can only get to it from Nevada. Today we'll just do the Sandy Trail loop, or Sandy Trail to the Interpretive loop, and then kind of loop back and go back here. It's a pretty easy hike. Did it yesterday. Didn't bring my camera, so I am filming it today. So yeah, like I was saying, California-Nevada border. Let's go. This is the Kit Carson Range, or at least I believe it is. I could be wrong. But you can see little snow caps at the top of all the mountains. It's really pretty. There's some good views coming up too. So if you want to follow along with us, we're going to stay on the Interpretive Trail, which turns into a loop, which is this way. So this will be a short hike, but we'll consider it a special, since we start in another state, walk through another state, and then come back to the other one. And it is short, which is nice and easy too. So as we get closer to the mountains, we see less and less of the sagebrush and more of these beautiful trees. It's a good day to go on a hike. We're going to stay on Sandy Trail, which is what we're on now, and head over to Interpretive Loop, which is where Clyde is. So let's go. Another fun thing that this particular trailhead has, these fun signs full of various facts, history about the area. It's pretty fun. You having fun, Clyde? Yeah? Go play. Got the sagebrush, but sticking to the Interpretive Loop, which is this way, by some dogs. And Clyde really liked this little tributary, if you will. Oh, buddy. So peaceful here. Right, Clyde? Alright, so don't get too confused. Bitter Cherry Trail is actually a shortcut along the Interpretive Loop, but we're going to stay on the Interpretive Loop the entire time, unless you want to take a shortcut that isn't as fun as the Interpretive Loop itself, because, well, that has water. That's way more interesting than just whatever's down this trail. Right, Clyde? Yeah, let's go. Don't go down that trail. Stick with us. Just a little sneak peek of some of the views in this part of the trail. The best views are probably along the Grand View loop here. It adds a little bit more and I don't feel like going that way, so maybe next time we're here. But for now, we'll stay on the Interpretive Loop, where Clyde has been waiting so very patiently to keep walking. Trail gets a little narrow here, but we are getting into the hills here. So don't get confused by the sign. That's the Jeffrey Pine Trail, which Clyde is on, but the Interpretive Loop stays this way. Clyde, let's go. Well, that's Jeffrey Pine Trail. It loops back here, but I want to keep going this way where Clyde is. It's always best to just follow Clyde. He won't lead you astray. Here's some of those views of the Carson Valley, I think is what it's called, or Carson Valley. You can see just that sea of sagebrush just everywhere. It's a very stark contrast compared to all the green pastures. I'm at my favorite little bench here. I think it's everybody's favorite. This is why. You can see the entire valley. From here on out, it's all downhill, which is nice. Staying along the Interpretive Loop. Alright, so we just got off Interpretive Loop, back onto Sandy Trail. You can tell by all the sagebrush starting to come back. Let's go, bud. Oh, stay on Sandy Trail to get back to the trailhead unless you want to go explore. So guys, that was the Fay-Luther trailhead, specifically the Sandy and Interlooped trails. Quick walk, but has some spectacular views for the amount of effort that you have to put in. Definitely thumbs up from me. But with that, that's the end of this hike, and I'll see you on the trail.